and I would like to take some time off. So we need lots and lots of vegan teachers to replace me. So I want you to practice. Put your cameras there in front of you. Get ready, practice using the buttons, practice sitting up straight. Don't forget to make your necklaces that say tofu doesn't scream and things like that. Okay, get all your necklaces ready. You can make them at home. And remember that everything has to be backwards, okay, for TikTok and for YouTube. Right? You can borrow your friend's cameras or in this case, like a lot of people, they use their husband's camera for 1 hour. You can do a live stream on TikTok and on YouTube at the same time. All right? So you guys are going to be amazing vegan teachers. I can't wait to go on a walk and be listening to your podcast, your live streaming. So just some practice for that. So when you first start, remember when you first turn on the camera, you're not really talking to anybody. Nobody's there yet. You're like, hi, everybody. And you're like, nobody's here. But don't worry, they're going to come in. And when they come, remember also that if any time you're doing a live stream and there's people that are mean there, it's not a reflection on you. You're just, as long as you're being a good person and your heart is in the right place and you're teaching vegan facts, any negative comments that you see here right now have nothing to do with me. These are people who hate themselves. These are people who are jealous of vegans, and you can be better than them. All right, I'm going to read now who's following me. For the people decorating. So I have got just a little rose from Joseph. Thank you, Joseph. And thank you, Jess. Thank you, Jess, for all the roses. Wonderful. Okay, nobody's going to beat Jess. She put 20 roses on the screen. Jess, you're the top rose person so far today. Oh, and I have a super chat over here on my YouTube. This is from Etienne Rose, who gave a $2 Canadian chat and retire yesterday. Well, I can't retire yesterday, but I would like to be able to retire soon. That would be cool. Yeah. Hey, but thanks a lot for the $2 super chat and for teaching people an example of vegan phobia. So this person, you are a vegan phobic person, which means not only are you cruel to animals, you're also cruel to animal rights activists, and you're also a piece of shit. Yeah. You're nervous and you're afraid. And you're also feeling jealous. But you don't need to be jealous, okay? And you don't need to be a piece of shit. You can stop. You can start to be vegan right now, and you don't have to hurt anybody, okay? You got this. All right, about what else over here? We have somebody's named The Chosen who sent 1 rose. Well, nobody's beaten Jess so far. She put 20 roses on the screen. We've got somebody named The Cho who also put a rose. Thank you for that. EnglishTeacher.com. Oh, you missed the Miss. Miss Karen, EnglishTeacher.com. Yeah, Miss Karen, EnglishTeacher.com. Nice one. Yeah, good website. All right, we have Jess here. Hi, Jess. Do you know how to read? Hello, Jess. Did you come in by accident, Jess? Are you nervous? I can't hear you. Jess, you just muted yourself. All right, questions about protein. Question 6. Can we get enough protein from plants? Yes, the National Academy of Medicine recommends that adults get about 0.8 grams of protein for every kilogram they weigh. So for every kilogram you weigh, you should be getting 0.8 grams of protein. Okay, you got that? Not 1 gram, a little bit less. Plant-based foods like beans. Let's all along with me because it's good for you. Don't worry, I won't sing right now, okay? Plant-based foods like beans, lentils, tofu, and quinoa provide all the protein your body needs without the cholesterol and saturated fats of animal products. See how you guys can read? It's good practice to read out loud because in the future you might be asked to read something in front of your boss, your colleagues, or your classmates. And it's not the same as reading to yourself really quietly. When we read out loud, humans are crazy. We sometimes actually add words that aren't even there. Thank you for the letter L. Hey, thank you, Get. The letter L, thank you so much. The L stands for love of lentils and the live stream. Amazing. Let's keep going. Isn't animal protein better for building muscle? The answer is actually. Oh, let's see if we have anybody. What's this? What is this weird account? Somebody's account name is Jews Are Cleaning. What does that mean? Cleaning what? Jews are cleaning. Now I'm curious. What are they cleaning? Hi. What's your account name called Jews Are Cleaning for? What's that mean?
I'm a vegan, so I like to think that Jews are cleaning the world by going vegan.
Okay. What about all the other people?
Because I'm Jewish and I support veganism, and I feel like if you're vegan, you are cleaning the world.
Yeah, but what about all the other people?
I don't know.
You didn't really think this through, did you? Thank you for coming. Did you? Thank you for coming. Thanks for coming, all right? I want you to change your profile name because it makes no sense. All right, I want you to write down vegans are amazing. That's your new account name, okay? Vegans are amazing. You try it. Okay, it's much better. All right, why are vegans amazing and better than God? Because vegans are protecting the planet and the animals. God is doing nothing. I hate to break it to you. I know you guys don't like to hear it, but it's a fact. What exactly is God doing right now to help the animals? Nothing. Can anybody help me to answer that question? Does anybody know? All honesty, what is God doing right now to help the animals? Nothing. God is not doing anything. Vegans are trying to help the animals. Vegans are here trying to save the animals from being killed, being cut up, being harmed. Vegans are trying so hard to not exploit animals, and God is doing fuck all. So let's face it, right? Let's just start from the beginning and realize God is not watching down on us. God doesn't care about us. The Bible, all these religious documents were written by people to try to control people. And once you get that in your head, then you can start to be a good person. Because truly good people are good, not because they think that somebody's watching them from the sky, looking down on them and checking. Good people are good when nobody is looking. And that's not Christian people generally. Generally speaking, Christians that I have met, Jews that I've met, Muslims that I've met, most people that I've met, are not really all that kind, because the vast majority of them are eating animals, and they don't have to. So we can do better than that, right, guys? You guys can be vegan. Now, by the way, if you don't know about this this is an organization by a doctor friend of mine who is, he has this organization called Allied Scholars for Animal Protection. Allied Scholars for Animal Protection. And here's what his group is about. It stands for, it's ASAP. ASAP is what is the shortened version. ASAP was created to assure that all universities learn about veganism before graduating. Isn't that cool? Everybody who goes to university should start a chapter like this. And if you are in university right now, this is what you should do. Open up a chapter like this in your university, because future nurses, doctors, philosophers, scientists, artists, all these different people, okay, all of them are all going to understand that it's everyone's moral duty to protect the animals, the animal victims, and the planet we all share by becoming vegan. So everyone graduating from university will learn that they can be vegan, they have a moral duty to be vegan, and they can protect the planet and the animals by being vegan, no matter what job they're doing. So this is a really cool organization. It's called Allied Scholars for Animal Protection. Allied Scholars for Animal Protection. Allied Scholars for Animal Protection. Go ahead and check it out. Start a chapter yourself in your own university. You can do it. You can do it. All right, let's see who's all here. Thank you for the decoration. Thank you guys for the little music notes. Whenever I sing, people post music notes. That's cute. Hey, keep on tapping, guys. We have 478 of you guys over here on my YouTube channel. TikTok. Let's go. Keep on tapping on the screen. Show the animals that you are not mean. Keep on tapping on the screen. Share some love. Tappity tap. It's fun tapping anyway. You might as well do it. Just keep tapping. That's what I do when I go to vegan live streams. Look, we have the same exact necklace. You see that? Tofu doesn't scream. Tofu doesn't scream. Who would want to ever hurt a cute little animal? So cute. Cows are just big, just like big puppies, really, when you think about it, right? All right, let's keep going. Next one. Somebody named Tessie is here. Tessie, you're going to read this one. Okay, question 14 or 7. Excuse me, question 7.
Hello.
Hi. Hi there.
Hi.
Okay, so isn't animal protein better for building muscle? Can you read the answer?
Actually, no. Numerous vegan athletes, bodybuilders, and scientific studies show that plant proteins are equally effective for muscle growth. So, since that's true, why pay for murder if we don't have to?
Good reading. So do you
Sorry,
still...
I'm a little sick.
That's okay. Sometimes I sniff too. I have a whole big box of discarded Kleenexes. I literally keep this here in case I have to blow my nose.
Oh,
And
yeah.
also in case I have to look closely at the animal abusers.
Okay.
All right. So do you still eat animals?
I was a vegetarian for a few months. I still am. It's just hard to get that stuff, especially since my whole family eats meat. But I guess you can say, yeah.
Okay, wait. You say that you were vegetarian?
Yes.
Okay, so you know that vegetarians are the enemy?
How are they? I'd like you to tell me why. Tell me why you think that.
Okay. Well, tell
Tell
me.
me why that is.
Okay, sure. Actually, you're gonna help to explain that one. Okay, listen.
Awesome.
Are you against the exploitation of animals?
Exploitation, yeah.
You're against exploiting them, stealing from them, paying people to kill them, right? That's why you're vegetarian, right? You don't want to hurt animals, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So what happens every time you drink cow's milk? Who is that milk meant for?
Oh, I'm lactose intolerant. I can't even drink cow's milk, so.
Okay. Every time you eat cheese, who is the cheese meant for?
It's the same dairy. It's still dairy.
Okay.
Cheese is still dairy.
Okay. So every time you buy leather shoes, that is the skin from a cow.
I don't.
That-
I don't wear leather shoes.
That's great. Right. So do you eat eggs?
I do, yes, but I need that for my proteins.
Are you sure you do? Are you sure about that?
We don't buy eggs from stores. We actually have chicken coops, and we actually take well care of them, and we don't kill them.
How many-
We get our eggs naturally.
Naturally. Okay. Do you think it's natural for a human?
Did you not get the message?
So just for everybody else, okay, there's nothing natural about eating eggs, and it's not okay to eat eggs. It's exploitation. And if you don't want to hurt animals, you must be vegan and you must not exploit the animals. So she's just on hold now. Somebody came in her room or whatever. Don't eat eggs. You don't need them. Don't pay a thief to steal them. Chickens don't want
Sorry
to...
about that.
It's okay.
Wait, sorry, what did I miss? I had to mute for a second.
Yeah, okay, I'm just reading you why you should not eat eggs, okay? Don't eat eggs, you don't need them. Don't pay a thief to steal them. Chickens don't want to be our slaves. Be an example of how an ethical person behaves. Don't eat chickens, eat food, eat things. Don't pay for violence. Don't cut someone's wings. All good people are striving to be vegan. Google vegan recipes. It's easy. You can. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but I just said, Miss Katie, that I only eat the backyard chickens. So what we can do for you is we can skip over all of this other information that everybody does, by the way, need to know. But we will go anyway just to card number 6 for you. Because whenever you have backyard chickens, you have still contributed to a cycle of violence. You must be vegan, not vegetarian. Vegetarians are the enemy because they still hurt the baby chicks. Don't eat eggs, reason number 6. Chances are, if you're curious about backyard eggs, your heart's in the right place. However, these eggs are still unethical to eat. It is not ethical to eat the backyard chickens or their eggs, because the chickens who laid them came from the same cycles of cruelty as those in the egg industry. Using genetically bred hens who have been manipulated to produce more than 300 eggs per year depletes them of vital nutrients. Chickens are not vending machines. Chickens are not animals that you should buy and keep on your property and feed them and hope that an egg falls out of their asshole. Chickens have one hole. They pee out of there, they poo out of there, and an egg comes out of there. Think about how messed up that is. Would you ever stand behind a chicken with your mouth open, waiting for the egg to fall into your mouth? No, you wouldn't, because that's messed up. Thank you guys for sharing the live stream, by the way. Thank you. Thank you for being kind, guys. Wow, 27,000 likes. Let's keep tapping. Beautiful people who know that animals have a right to be here. Animals are here with us and not for us. Keep on tapping on the screen. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, Joanne is still here. Guys, thank you. Everybody say thank you to Joanne, who is here still moderating. Thank you so much, Joanne. And by the way, if any moderators are ever here, feel free to spam vegan comments. What I like to see especially is where it says go vegan and then a bunch of plants, beautiful stickers, go vegan, a bunch of plants, and it comes out to a big decoration on the screen. Right? We want lots of color here on our YouTube channel. So let me see you guys do that right now. Joanne, if you're still here, see if you can do that. You write the words go vegan, then you put about 5 different decorations, like, you know, different foods, vegan foods. And then after that, you can continue. All right, what do we have here? Every egg has a story behind it. Compassion means asking what that story costs. Okay, you wrote that twice, which is okay, but it would be better if you wrote go vegan somewhere in there. Okay, that's to the person named Dan. Thanks, Dan, for being here. Guys, keep on decorating the live stream with as many vegan foods as you can. Yes, good job, TikTok. Way to go, Red Life. Thank you. You wrote go vegan and you put a bunch of different wait. Hey, your comment was banned by TikTok. Hold on. TikTok doesn't know that I want these decorations. Wait a second. This one. Hold on. We want this one. We want Red Life's comment. Hold on. I got to line it up here because I can't tell where it is. Yeah, we want Sophia. We want all the beautiful vegan foods. This is what we want. I want to approve those. Okay. Let's see what else we have that's being not approved. So strange. Okay. Thank you guys all so much. That's better. Good job, TikTok. So we're reading. The stress, we're talking about chickens. Look, essentially, you should not have chickens in the backyard because most times you have all these females. And where are the males? They have all been killed in the egg industry. The baby boy chicks are all killed in the egg industry because they're considered to be useless. And that's not nice. Imagine if you were a boy born in the egg industry and you're born under your mom's wings and you go on a conveyor belt, a big giant scary human takes you, checks to see if you're a boy, puts you on another assembly line where you're going to fall down into the knives and you're going to be cut to death. And that's why you should never be eating eggs from these backyard places, because the people who got those chickens, they all came from cycles of violence. That's why almost all of them are female and hardly any are male. Always ask yourself that question. Why does this person have all these chickens and no roosters? Because they kill the roosters when they're just babies. All right? So we can go through all of this another time. Let me just make sure I have this one here. It's card number 6.